Okay, so what's the next one?
All right. So the next one is the one that I'm really looking forward to out of all of them. So it is Loki. I actually I was pretty surprised that and obviously I love how they showed this clip.
Yeah, so good. So, do you think,
Yeah.
or before you start it, do you think that, or is it started already? Yeah.
Get your
I
hands
wonder if
off.
they planned it from the very beginning.
Um Probably not. But it, the way everything is written, obviously there are so many just points in the stories where they can
Have an
what they
opening.
can use. Oh yeah, like this is a perfect one, obviously. And while it's still fresh off everybody's minds, because I know that when this got released, I watched the ending of Avengers Endgame several times. Oh, look at this! Looks like a Rosencrantz rainbow bridge.
You're taking me somewhere to kill me.
No, I'm taking you someplace to talk.
Well, I don't like to talk.
But you do like to lie, which you just
The thing I love
did.
about these miniseries that
Because we
people, that
both know
Netflix
you
and
love to
obviously
talk.
Disney Plus is putting out is like the quality is like movies.
How long have you been here?
It looks like it's movie quality.
I don't know. It's hard
You know what
to
I mean?
say. You know, time passes.
It doesn't look like
Absolutely.
they
differently here on
skimp.
the
They didn't
TVA.
skimp
Know
on
what I mean?
anything, and the actors are all, for the most part, big time actors.
Oh, yes.
Glorious.
Of how time moves differently. Certainly, this is a very Men in Blackish, but also that's the device by which you can have different adventures. Obviously, they're traveling back and forth.
Brother, Heimdall, you'd better be ready. Come on. What did you expect?
Yeah, I love
Little
that how they
a little DB
Thor action.
Cooper, little DB Cooper at the end, huh?
DB
You know,
Cooper.
come on, man. DB Cooper took over a plane, jumped out of it with money, then disappeared.
Oh,
Look, took over, or more or less took over a plane, jumped
yeah.
out. Nobody found him, and he had that bag of money. That's
Oh,
very
very
DB
yeah.
Cooper-ish.
Oh, I dig that.
So is that are they saying he's DB Cooper and you
No,
never
no.
found him because
Yes, that's what they are saying.
he
But it's okay. So one of the devices in Men in Black, let's say, right, is oh, here are all these weird explanations for things that we know or don't know, right? They're just here's a we're offering up a fantastical explanation. Sounds like that's what Loki is going to be doing, like all of these um,
things
crazy
that are
things throughout.
things that are unexplained, and they're
Right,
like, he's the guy, or
right.
that's the situation. And it's perfect. I love it. I love it
Yep.
because it kind of blends that real, the real world into
Thank you for bringing that
animation.
in perspective. 'Cause I was wondering, like, what was the deal with, like, yeah, it was, what's his face, Heimdall and Thor, who obviously pulled him back, right?
Mhm.
Um, but then you see like some of the money just like floating.
Yep.
So definitely what you what you just
DB.
said, a DB Cooper. I have to look up that story because I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Stevie Cooper, man. It's they just had a documentary on HBO Max, I believe. Long story short, it's a huge thing where a guy hijacked a plane and jumped out with a parachute apparently and they never found him again. I want to say they found a couple, either a bag or half a bag or some money on the ground. So they know that he probably landed or something, but
he made it. He made it.
he made it, but they never found him. So the whole thing is like, was it like what was the like a flight attendant or like a male flight, like who did it? And
Yeah.
nobody knows who DB Cooper is. There's drawings. Some people say, there's people that have on their deathbed said I was DB Cooper. But
How long ago was this?
man, I want to say 60s.
Oh,
I want to say so around, he was dressed appropriately.
Yeah.
Or 60s, 70s, somewhere around there. So that would be a great way. That would be a great open, like, okay, guy jumps out of a plane. No one ever sees him. Boom, there's our opportunity to put Loki in there. So anyways,
Hold on a second. I got a flickering light. I mean, I must look like I'm about to dance on a pole.
Well, it looks all right.
And welcome to the main stage, Carmel.